I shouldn't air this out right now. Let's just say when I started these videos, fuck, we're doing this right now, man. All right. When I started these videos,
I'm not gonna lie, this guy's my baby. All right, we found this channel and we love this channel. All right, this is some of the best reacts that my channel has to offer. All right, but we got Zoomer YouTubers who have found out that the best way for them to make content is to bail people out of jail, and these videos are just awesome, dude. I don't know, I can't say this guy is not woke. We like to say he's all praxis, no theory. It's a pretty small channel, only 38,000 subscribers. Like, watching all of his videos as we've done on the channel so far, it's actually such an interesting look to the way that the prison and jail systems operate, right? Like, these people were most of them, as you will find, were arrested for like sleeping on the beach or like loitering, or like they got arrested for like just being poor, being homeless. Their economic precarity is what is criminalized, and then they're held in jail because of that. Like, they don't have cash, they were given cash bail. It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? This is before they've been convicted of anything, and these people are just left to rot.
Being a stranger out.
Yeah. Complete stranger.
It would be nice, you know, because a lot of people are in jail and they're innocent. I applaud people who really do that.
100%, yeah.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite parts of his videos too, is that he always asks the community and they're always like, yeah, that seems great. Which is also like why cash bail, the elimination of cash bail, is very popular. Also, one of my favorite C-dorkisms is dropping W Jesus or like thank you Jesus as if it's a sponsor. By the way, chat, we couldn't do this without Jesus. It's like, oh, okay.
We would
W Jesus.
If it wasn't for Jesus Christ, none of this would be happening for me.
He's like apolitical. If I had to guess, you know, I would say he probably doesn't think much about politics, but he's doing this really great work, bailing people out of jail, always like gets them a hotel, puts clothes on their backs, takes them shopping. Like, he seems to like genuinely care about the people that he's interacting with in a way that is very refreshing. And so we found this channel a few months ago, and we've been waiting, and I finally reached out, and he's coming on the stream. We're gonna do a little interview, talk to him about what he does, and get some Zoomer info. Well, I'm here because I like his content, and I have a lot of curiosity about what led him to this, what he thinks about it, you know, about all these different things. Okay. I do want to ask him about if he's heard of like liberation theology, or if he knows, you know, about that. I actually do, and like kind of like talk to him about like the conversations that we have in the chat, and about religion, and about like, you know, how it can be a good thing. It can be something that motivates people to do genuine good and like help people. So we'll see. We got it coming up very soon.
So make sure.
Okay, hell yeah, bro. Okay, first thing, I just call you C Dork. Do you use your first name, or what should I call you?
you could, so how you pronounce it is C Dirk, but a lot of people say C Dork. It's okay. It's okay. I'm a little bit of a dork, so it fits a little bit. You know?
C Dirk. Okay. Dude, okay, first off, I just want to kind of give you like a baseline. So I am kind of like a politics streamer. We talk about like, you know, like protest movements. We do stuff like that on Twitch, but we watched your videos. We became very big fans like very quickly, you know. So where did you get the idea of bailing people out of jail?
A company, actually my first company that ever hit me up, wanted to sponsor a video. I wanted to completely reinvest that money into the content to just make it really good content. I was thinking to myself, what's the craziest video idea that I can think of? And I thought just like bailing a random person out of jail. You know, it's just a crazy concept. It's a feel-good concept, you know, because no one wants to be in jail. But I specifically targeted the non-violent offenders, the non-victim offenders is what you can call them, just for doing simple, petty stuff. Yeah,
that's one of like the most revealing things about your videos, I think, is that it kind of shows people like who is in jail, right? Like, and it's people who are mostly just homeless.
100%.
Their crime is like being poor. Like their crime is like not having a roof over their head. Like
100%, dude. Like these people get arrested, like you said, for being poor. They don't have a place to sleep. The shelters, I learned recently, the shelters in my hometown, they kick the people out at like 7 a.m. And like you can't come in until like a later time. I think it's like 8 p.m. And also a lot of these people have like a nicotine addiction and stuff. And like people can't smoke in those shelters. These people can't do a lot of things. So they choose to sleep outside of the shelter. And that's where a lot of these charges come from, is loitering is what they say. So basically, like sleeping outside. But a lot of people that get arrested for loitering aren't even sleeping. They can just be like hanging out and still get arrested for it. So it's kind of crazy.
Since you like started doing this, have you like learned anything about like jails or the people in them, and like what do you think you're like? What are your attitude and like conclusions about that?
I think that before I started doing this, I've realized that the justice system is way more corrupt than people think. They really do target homeless people. And the homeless people, 9 out of 10 times, can't do anything about it. You know, they can't help themselves better than what they do. But that's what I've learned is it seems like it's more for the money and stuff like that as far as on the government side. And yeah, it just seems like they target homeless people. That's like mostly what I've learned so far is they target homeless people. And it's really sad to see because these homeless people really can't do anything about it. And as far as the shelters go, like I've met multiple people that I've bailed out that are homeless that they're like banned from the shelters. And this one lady that I bailed her out 2 times now.
Yeah.
And they won't let her in because she has I don't know if it's a disability, but she's like she has a hard time walking. She can't go to the shelter, so
Oh my god.
it's really sad.
Well, like, okay, well, I mean, like, going back on, you know, your like journey to this kind of content, like, do you? I mean, like, I think what you're doing is very Christ-like. You know, I think you are like, you know, doing something that gives people like a good example of like what Christianity should be like, you know, and especially with these people who are they're arrested for being poor, and they're also like held in jail. They're kept in jail because they can't afford the bail, right? And like, so you going out and like, you know, just getting them out of jail, even if it's temporary, I think is like a good thing.
I notice in the comments a lot of the times people think that somebody would rather be in jail than to be free because they say, you know, what do they say? 3 hots and a cot. So that basically means for the people that don't know, it's like 3 warm meals and a place to sleep. And I've bailed out 30 plus people. We're going on 40 now, and I've had one person, but like as far as everyone else, no one else wanted to go back in.
So like, where do you see this going?
I know soon we're going to switch it up. I'm going to try to keep it to helping people out. Here soon we want to branch out and do some other types of videos helping people out. So that's the plan right now.
I think it's also like your videos are unique in that like they don't just end at you doing the good deed, like. And there's also, I think you have a very good sense of like, okay, like what is the right thing to do here? It's not just bailing them out of jail and then like, you know, recording the video and leaving them. Like, you know, you take them to Walmart, you put clothes on their back, you like put them in a hotel room, you get them a lawyer. Like, you know, you seem like genuinely interested in the person.
100%. Yeah. Every time that I bail someone out, it's always it's cool to see everyone has such unique personalities and stuff. So I kind of try to adapt to what they want. So a lot of people want clothes, a lot of people want a roof over their head, so I provide a hotel room for as long as I possibly can. And then there's some people that like didn't want any help. Try to hand them cash, they don't want it at all. Try to offer hotel rooms, they don't want it at all. Try to offer them clothes, they don't want it.
We bail strangers out of jail. You down with that, man? I got $200 for you. I was just trying to help you out. We don't mean any harm. We're trying to help you out, man. We bail strangers out of jail and try to help them out.
It's just some people are going through mental issues, and you know, you can never really understand what they're going through unless you are them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, everyone's different. I think everyone deserves a second chance, you know?
Yeah, people in chat are all saying their favorite episodes right now. Somebody said
that's awesome.
The tattoo episode was my favorite, which
yeah,
I do think yeah, show us the tattoo.
Dude,
get money gang.
Dude, yeah, I mean, get money clean. I think
clean.
I've got a lot of comments saying that that's probably a gang tattoo. But hey, listen, we give the people what they want. All right, that's all I can say about that.
Do you have a favorite video that you've done so far, or like a story that like really stands out to you that you followed up with or anything?
I'll say my favorite video. I bailed this lady out, and we took her on a helicopter. And she loved it, dude. She just loved everything about it. She was so down, which was crazy. I never thought I'd find anyone that I bailed out that would want to go on a helicopter as soon as they get out of jail. But then I try to put myself in their shoes, and I'm like, imagine if someone bailed me out of jail and took me on a helicopter. That would just be insane. So that was probably my favorite video to film. I'm scared of heights and stuff. So like for me, dude, I had to like force myself to film that video.
Oh man, now the nerves are really starting to kick in.
And as far as the stories go, like everyone's story is different. Like everyone's story touched my heart because like they're so unique, and like whether we put it in the video or not, they always explain to me how they got in the position they're in, and just I can feel for all of them, and it's always just a different story. And it saddens me that they're put in the position that they're put in. But as far as a favorite story goes, I honestly couldn't pick one.
Okay, I want to. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to. But like, are you making money doing this?
I'm making money, but I'm making money on social media, but I'm losing money. Like
You're putting it
ever
all
since
back into the videos, right?
Yeah, I'm putting it back into the videos, but I've lost a lot of money doing this. I shouldn't air this out right now. Let's just say when I started these videos, fuck, we're doing this right now, man. All right. When I started these videos, I've lost $10,000 doing these videos.
Oh my God.
Probably more. But hey, listen, Jesus is king. If I put my trust in him, everything will work out, and I'm helping people. If I'm wasting my money, I'm wasting my money, but I know it's not a waste because hopefully it'll change people's lives, me and giving them money and, you know, buying them stuff. So whatever happens, man. I'm here for the ride. But yes, I've lost a lot of money doing these videos, but
yeah,
let's do it, dude. Fuck it. We're helping people. Let's go.
No, dude, I love that. That's amazing. Okay, I do want to ask some questions from the chat. So somebody was asking about, do you know what like liberation theology is?
Dude, I really don't. I might be an idiot for that.
No. It's okay. It's okay if you don't. But I wanted to explain it to you because it kind of is like very much what you're doing. Basically, it's like Christianity. It's like a form of Christianity where people like take Christ's teachings and they like take action on them. Basically, where you see injustice in the world and you go out and you help people, right? And it like you know, this led to a lot of like especially in like Latin America. This was like a lot of like, you know, Christians were like very political and radical and would like start revolutions in their countries to, you know, try to create Christ's vision of the world and of justice in a better way. And I see it in your work basically. So if you haven't heard of it, maybe it's like, you know, maybe worth a Google or Wikipedia read or something. You know, check it out.
Yeah, 100%. That's awesome. I'll have to look into that. The way I look at it is like, I feel like there's a certain audience that's not being hit hard enough, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like the younger audience, Jesus isn't being preached to them as much as it should be. A lot of the YouTubers that post videos for the younger audience is like straight brain rot. The way I look at it is it's a unique content. It's entertaining for all ages, but it also has Jesus pushed in the videos. If we're being honest, I need to shout out my Lord and Savior more often. I feel like I don't say it enough, you know? I feel like I should integrate it into everything I do.
Well, I mean, you're putting on a much different example of Christianity than I think like is out there a lot, you know?
100%.
I think you're doing a good work there. So
I appreciate that.
Wish you the best. I hope you,
I appreciate it.
You keep doing this stuff and you know, keep your head on straight, man.
I appreciate it. Best of luck to you as well. And chat, I love all you guys, man. I hope
sure.
you have a great time watching this stream because this guy's awesome. I will say that. This guy's awesome. You seem like a very good dude. So.
Yeah, you too, bro. We should keep in touch, you know. We'll have you on another time or something. And I'm always plugging your videos and other chats and trying to get more people to watch them, so.
To everyone in the chat, thank you so much for supporting the videos. And to you, thank you for, you know, promoting the videos on the stream.
Dude.
This has been awesome. I appreciate it.
We're stoked. We're stoked about it. So take care, man.
Awesome, man. Have a good one.
You too. What a great interview. He's so wholesome. What a cute guy, man. I loved it. I loved it, bro. What a great interview. That was fun. That was fucking fun. Hey, chat. Should we play Fortnite? Did I play Fortnite?